Hello, saxophone lovers. Idle Sax Shortcut for beginners like me. Alright, so try to share some my own experience. Right, so as an idol, okay, I think we have some advantage or disadvantage. Okay, the big advantage is like we can really figure out something by ourselves. Okay, so by from practice. Okay, for me, okay, I keep practice. Okay, I find out some problems. Also along the way, I can find a way to answer my questions. Okay, to those problems. Okay, and then to resolve them. Right. One is about the high notes. All right. On the YouTube, okay, there are saxophone academies or whatever. There are lots of lessons, tutors. Okay, so they keep talking about some. Okay, we all like playing high notes, right? They say, okay, on the low notes you have to open your throat. Okay, this is, we all know that. Play high note. Okay, you have to open your throat. Some people say, okay, you have to adjust your tongue position and your embouchure, don't bite. Okay, we all get those. We all get those ideas, right? And some, if you look specific, like more details video, I think I found something. Okay, they say, all right, when you play the high note, let's say high note has different, right? That's a mid range of high notes. Okay, not super high. High notes, you just your throat has to be say ah, right? They say when you play a super high note, you have to say e, okay, something like that. And another guy say, okay, you play high note, you throw like this. You play super high note, you throw like like a cat, make that sound. All right. So everybody has their way, okay, to explain things. Okay, I believe that's the way they play those notes. Okay, it's go back to us. Still have to figure out, okay, which way is right for us. Okay, the purpose is you try different ways. Okay, just to master the high notes you want to master. Okay, so for my own experience, okay, I found out actually I'm not talking about autismo. Okay, autismo definitely, okay, it's another way to play. Definitely, it's a different way to play it. Okay, different way. What I mean to blow it. Okay, use your throat, combination, the breath, everything to blow that note. But I'm just talking about the notes to high F sharp. Okay, the regular high notes to that range, right? Usually, okay, when I found out, it's like you're definitely you play the low notes. Okay, it's different than the high notes. Okay, everybody know, but the line, okay, the line to separate between the low note, okay, and the high note is a high G. Okay, it's high G. It's this high G. Okay, not autismal high G, right? This G, this three left fingers play three keys here, and this one with a high register. Okay, this high G. Okay, you need different breath. That's the starting point. You need different breath to play that note. You can play this high G above. Okay, along the way, G, A, B, C. Okay, including the flat or sharp. Okay, G, G sharp. Okay, A and A sharp. Okay, and B and B sharp, and C, C sharp, D and D sharp, and E flat. Okay, E flat and D sharp, same thing. All right, and E flat. Okay, including those flat or sharp keys until from G all the way to D. Okay, D or D sharp. Let's say this one from G all the way to D and the D sharp or B flat. Let's say this way. For me, okay, they are the same breath support. Okay, but I don't really do anything to my throat or to my tongue. All right, so maybe I have to make a little adjustment later. Okay, so I mean for my intonation thing. Okay, but what I'm talking about generally. Okay, the way I blow those notes, I don't do any adjustment. I use the same way to blow from G all the way above to E flat. all right? But the starting point to change again is from E, okay, from the E. I'm using this, it's not the alternate fingering, okay, the from F key, this fingering, right? I use the palm key, okay, these two palm keys with the high register key, also this bottom here, this key here, this B flat or something, I don't know the name, anyway. So, okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, these 4 keys, right? That's the starting point. You have to change, you have to make a change, okay? If you use your diaphragm, okay, correctly, okay, that means you have to use diaphragm, okay, let's say this way. If you don't use it, you can make sound. I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm 100% sure that note sounds awful. It's not good. Even though you can make that sound, you can blow that note. Okay, you have to use diaphragm, right, to master, to make that note sounds really good, right? You have to use that, right? So that means first, okay, your diaphragm thing, okay, you master it, okay, you can use the diaphragm really to play, to blow that note, and then you really have to make adjustment, okay, for your throat, okay, or your tongue to play that E note. That's another starting point. Okay, right now, okay, I try to recap. Okay, if you play high notes, okay, the starting point is the G, high G, these three keys with the back register, high register. Okay, that's the starting point. All right, and then you play all the way. You don't have to change anything. Okay, for your breath, for your diaphragm or throat, you can play all the way to E flat or D, something like that. Okay, if you try to play E, okay, or above, okay, starting point is E, high E. You have to make adjustment. Okay, you have to find a way how to position your tongue, your throat. Okay, some people, okay, like me from beginning, I try to do the E. If I use it as a passing note, I play the D the same way. If I just slur to that note, I can play it, no problem. But if the E is my starting note, okay, I couldn't. Okay, so that means that means you can play it, okay, but not really. Okay, you still have to make one more step ahead. Okay, move forward. You can really play that note as a starting note. Okay, then that means you can play it. All right. So after you master, okay, let's say master, you satisfied with your E, okay, with the high E. Actually, you can use the same technique. Okay, you don't have to really make any adjustment. Maybe just minor adjustment for your intonation. All right, but maybe more air support. Okay, that's another thing. But generally the way to play it is the same. You can play high E all the way to high F sharp. Okay, there's no problem. That's my experience. Okay, I can play that, no problem at all. But if I try to play high G, okay, this people say that's a gateway to autismo. I have to make another adjustment because I tried. All right, I use the same way to blow the high E or high F sharp. I cannot do high G. Okay, I cannot do high G. I can use slur. I can use like a passing note to slur from high F sharp to slur to that note, but I cannot really play that note. Okay, to start with, or play that note. Okay, by self.